some headphones. Find a nice, comfortable place to either sit or lay down and begin taking some nice deep breaths in and out. And as you relax, allow me to officially come on and say hello. I hope you're all having an amazing Tuesday and a great start to your week. I'm very happy to be back. I have a few guests in the room with me right now, and I brought some bagged bribes. I'm sure you may remember our newest family member, Miss Vivian. She's been acclimating for the past few months, and she's really come into a new era of her personality where she's a lot sweeter and more gentle than she was before. And I think the treat bribes are helping with that transition. So why stop a good thing, right? She's gonna show you how well behaved she's become. She has to sit before she can get her treats. Come over. Hold on. Let's show them a good purpose. Yeah, you're excited. Oh, she's excited. Smell? Come. Come. Can you sit? Come. I need to show them you know your commands. You're already doing it. You're so smart. Well, as you can see, she's sitting and waiting very kindly and patiently. She takes them one at a time, very gently. Very good. Kiwi is here too, but she made herself nice and comfortable in one of my tripod bags right when I was starting. That was the rustling sound that you heard. So, oh my, all gone. So good. I have catnip versions of this kind of treat, and I decided not to give her that one because last night, without thinking, I gave her some and she had the zoomies for like 3 hours. Are you gonna lay? Are you gonna come sit? That's nice. It would be so nice if you laid on Mommy's lap. Yeah. do it. Here. Ready, Vivi? I can try and get one of her looking at the camera. Vivi? You're all older. She's gonna run away anyways. Good girl. You're good. She's such a cute little munchkin. So cute. Kiwi's cute too. She's getting jealous. She's getting more patient by the day, that's for sure. I am not sure if you noticed in my newest video, but I got a haircut. I cut some layers back in, and I've got to say, I'm coming into a new era of my hair where I go and get a cut at the salon, and every single time I feel like I have to cut it again at home. This is, oh my gosh, gonna be a problem. So this side the hairdresser did, this side I did, and I feel like you can't really tell the difference. There was some like differences in the layers. She also parted my hair a little bit off of its natural part because I have this cowlick right here. So I recut it at home, but it taught me that I trust myself. Hello, little lady. A joint effort, exactly. It's not too different, but just different enough. Would you like another treat, princess? Come over here. Good girl. Sit. That's nice. Sit. That's good. She's so dang cute. Oh, look over here. What's this? No, what's this? Doesn't matter what is happening over there. What's that? Immediately straight to it. That's nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, princess. Thank you, Slam. I think I have the sound muted on the master overlay. I do. I can definitely turn that on. Oh my gosh. 35 months is crazy. I think that's definitely one of the longest running streaks of anyone currently here. Are you fiending? Thank you. It's very nice to be back. Where have I been? Good question. Let's do some some nice ASMR while I tell you all about the last few months, because a few things have happened. Of course, I wasn't just gone for no reason. Let's see. Thoughts on this trigger accompanying the talking, or I was thinking bubble wrap, perhaps. Hold on.
Would you like to go out?
We will do oh. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. So, the last time we chatted, or the time before, I can't remember which live stream it was, that I mentioned that I had some unwanted presence, company in my life. That is something that I wanted to kind of go offline and deal with a little bit more seriously. It's a little hard to navigate something like that when you are consistently like showing up online. So I wanted to give myself some space to just like be a little bit more unfindable, untraceable to this specific person, and just in general. I also was feeling like I just needed a little bit of a reset in terms of inspiration and, you know, a fresh source of creativity. I was feeling a little burned out from my content ideas, and yeah, I I had noticed I was wanting to put a lot more time and effort into pretty much anything and everything else other than making videos, sitting down and streaming. So I just listened to my body and my heart, my spirit, and I took a little break. And I knew it would be for the best. I obviously didn't want to keep going and then burn myself down to quitting completely. I figured it would be better to take a small hiatus, as it always is. I'm sure you can imagine when you do anything really consistently and then you stop, it's very difficult to start again. I've told you guys this many times before, but whenever I take a step away, coming back is very daunting for some reason. And I knew I wanted to come back with a video and just like put something out before I did any live streams or came face to face to chat about what's been going on in my life. I've done some traveling, but we can get to that in a moment. Thank you, No Mercy Sense, for the gifted membership. Congratulations, Sia. But yeah, I didn't want to completely like lose my spark when it came to not only ASMR, but just creation, making art and content online, and feeling like, you know, my work is of value amidst the sea of other creators and individuals doing the same thing. It's hard not to feel like everything's kind of been said and done, and what more could I possibly add? I definitely needed to go through a little bit of personal introspection, and like I said, just a reset on what I want to make, how I want to make it, the purposes of what I'm doing, many of which I have surprisingly found are much larger than just myself, which has also made everything a little bit more like scary to approach, because the projects that I'm looking to scale up to are quite large and a bit, you know, scary to think about organizing. But if all goes according to plan, it would be really epic. So the start of that, of course, is the ASMR Streamer Awards that I'm hosting for the first time this year. They were hosted previously by another creator, Squishy. Shout out to Squishy, she's awesome. And I agreed to take them over instead of her just completely dismantling them. So this year we will be hosting those. I don't want to speak too carelessly, because of course, if you tell people what you're gonna do, most times, 9 times out of 10 before you do the thing, if you like tell people that you are going to, you kind of get the same brain chemistry reaction, dopamine reaction, as if you already did the task. And so it's best to not say anything until after it's done, so you can, you know, get the proper completion chemicals at the right time. But as much as I love the ASMR Streamer Awards being an online only event, which obviously is a little easier to facilitate, I would love to do an in-person event accompanying the stream, as in the event is the live stream and the background is the real stage, etc. Obviously, if you would like to have your award presented in person, you can come to the ceremony. If not, we can digitally do it. But I just would love to have a more special event in person for ASMR creators with red carpet and photographers, and yeah, just a good public moment for ASMR creators to be celebrated, because I just think that that would be really welcomed in the space. I know I would attend if I was invited to something like that. So, one day, that's the hope. And yeah, thinking about organizing sponsors and an event space and, you know, vendors and ticket sales. It's a lot to think about, and I currently don't really have a team, so I'm working on building a team right now in the background of things. I'm networking a little bit. I have a couple people I've been pretty closely working alongside, just in general, on some creative things. And it's been really fun and very uplifting to all of our personal lives and careers, as well as collectively. And so that has, of course, been very motivating for me to keep pushing and cracking away at these big goals that I have. No, they're actually not ASMR creators, but I, of course, have a little network of ASMR creators, many of which I would love, all of which, not many, all of which I would love to be a part of this event in the future. But yeah. Anyway. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. Before I think about that though, Floyd, I have you in my list of people to contact and email in regards to Larry Shireen. That's been sitting on the back burner, and I'm thinking about it a lot, so we gotta discuss that. I need to figure out how to get you access. I'll probably just have to have you get the subscription and then refund you every month, something like that. Or create like a ghost account and then give you access. But I definitely still would love to have help with that, because it's a lot of content. Also, welcome back. That's Logan. Nice to see you. What have I planned for Larry? Well, that channel will essentially be consistent of all of the live stream, like, mashup mixes, basically, compilations of different clips, different kinds of clips. So, like, for example, 2 hours of Cherie saying the word the, or something, you know, like funny videos where it's like only me taking a breath, you know, all the way to very useful videos, 5 hours of straight bubble wrap triggers, no talking. You know what I'm saying? We have over 300 live streams that are each at least 2 hours average. So that's like 600 hours worth of content to mix and match and mash up. So that's the goal for Larisharing, is a different format of the stream archives, a little more organized version of the clips. Someone asked what mic this is today. It is the 3DO hiding on the floor down here. Hiding. Relax. What got water damage? A microphone? Welcome back, Original Chill. Happy 31 months. That is a crazy long time. That was the MIDI, and I'm still using it, thankfully. I did not have to get a new one. I have been thinking about getting another new microphone, but I don't need one, so it would just be for convenience. Dakota. Thank you for 5 gifted subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can anyone else not separate these two for the life of them? Like, oh, this hurts so bad. Ow. You can on your left, but not your right. I feel like, sorry, I don't wanna, these two, like that, it's impossible. It makes me feel like I can't use my hand. You broke your finger right now? What? That's so random. Oh, Thank you, friend. Everyone make sure that you always hype up Sanjobi because he does so much for the channel. So if you ever just like see him around, give him a virtual high five or a little pat on the back. This guy does it all. He really does. And he's gonna be helping with the streamer awards, so give him some love. Give him some love. His live streams are awesome. That's true. Oof, I really want to answer that because I've actually been wanting to talk about that again, but I'll refrain. I need to think more about if and when I want to approach that conversation. Thank you, Slam. I appreciate that. Zara, I love that. I don't know why. I wonder what the camera is focused on. I wonder why it's focused down here instead of on my face. And my face is clearly a lot closer. It doesn't matter. Isn't this shirt so cute? This is from, I think, 2022, maybe 2023. But it's, oh, I love it. It's one of the wishlist finds. Oh, I have another very, very exciting announcement. Very exciting. The camera focus is pissing me off. I have a very exciting thing to share for those of you who have wanted me to make gaming content. You've been asking for it, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't really game, and that's true. I don't. But do you know what I got back into in the past few months, and I can't put it back down? And I'm sorry if it's not a game for you, but maybe you'll still watch it. I can't stop playing Animal Crossing's New Horizon. I played it in 2020 when it first came out. Many of you know I have an Animal Crossing themed Switch, and for years it just sat and collected dust because here's what happened. I'm gonna tell you the sad but true story of how I was shamed out of my love for Animal Crossing. Briefly, temporarily, but shamed nonetheless, okay? Set the scene. It is probably April or May at this point of 2020. So 5 whole years ago, 5 years ago, Cherie is sitting in Hawaii in her bedroom, and she is playing the Animal Crossing game on the TV of the room. And her boyfriend of the time walks in, and he says, mind you, we're 2 months into COVID lockdown. The world is on a pause. The world, not just me, the world is on a pause, okay? He walks in and he goes, ugh, you spend so much time building this fake life, this virtual reality, And you know what? Your character doesn't even have hands. You don't even have hands. And I was, like a little tipsy, I think. And like it really just got to me for some reason. And I looked at the screen and he thought it was just a casual passing comment, a little ha-ha. But he left, and I looked at my ball hands on the screen and my little character going like this. And I saved, and I quit. And I didn't play again until like a year and a half, 2 years later, when I logged in on the stream. And I said to you guys, I think I'm gonna start my island over. And you all said, no, don't do that. So I didn't. But I hadn't played it since the stream until I was hanging out with a friend and they were like, I think I'm gonna restart my Animal Crossing. And I said, no way, I used to love Animal Crossing. And then I told them the story. And they said, let's play on the same island. You can make an account on my Switch. You don't have to delete your island. You don't have to commit to restarting. You can join my restart and just, play fresh on my Switch. And let's just say that I probably should have become the primary person because I play 10 times more than they do, to the point where I was like, I think it's time. I think it's time to reset my island. But I don't want to lose all my progress, so what I think I'm gonna do is get a Switch Lite. They're like less than $100 right now. I'm gonna transfer my island to the Switch Lite, and then on my Switch, I'll start over. And I thought we could do it together on the stream or on a YouTube channel. But either way, Risa, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Either way, I am for sure going to start making Animal Crossing content. And I think this is the perfect time for a few reasons. A, you gotta strike while the iron is hot. My inspiration is like through the roof right now with Animal Crossing. Interior design especially. I have loved decorating, and I don't have the add-on Happy Home Designer. Jeffrey, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I don't have Happy Home Designer. So that's new for me. I thought it would be fun to buy it and explore that on the stream. And yeah, basically start everything over again. Oh, I was gonna say the second reason, apart from my inspiration, is the fact that, of course, the Switch 2 is coming out next week, I think, or next month, for sure. And they're not saying anything yet about Animal Crossing, but I just have a feeling in like 2 years, a new game and console will come out, an Animal Crossing themed Switch 2. So in the meantime, I'm gonna establish myself as an animal crosser on the internet. A trusted Animal Crossing friend and colleague for you to call on now, but also when the new game drops, because then I can do a let's play with the new game on my Animal Crossing channel. You get the picture. I've been playing this game since I was 9, 10, almost 17 years I've been playing this game on so many different consoles, so many hours. I know I will love it for the rest of my life, and the only reason I had a little brief moment of not liking it is because I was shamed. I was shamed. But no more. No more guilt for the crossing. I'm a proud animal crosser once more. I thought they could be some cozy gaming streams. Nothing too crazy, nothing too loud. But we'll just have to see. Some might be ASMR, some might be not ASMR. No more guilt for the crossing t-shirt. We'll see, we'll see. That is two very exciting things. A third exciting thing I would love to share is I have officially been to 2 different places in the United States for the very first time as of last month. I went to Philadelphia for the first time and Houston, Texas for the first time. Brilliant. Loved my trip, loved my experience in both cities. Would live in either place. Philadelphia is like a little bit cooler than Houston, but Houston has some really nice weather and plants. So I enjoyed myself, but I will say Philadelphia is like, 10 out of 10 in coolness. No need to be sorry. It was a good experience. I had never ever been to Texas anywhere. So cool to see. I did get a cheesesteak at, what was the place called? Hold on. I need to look, because it was so good. It was so good. It's called Del Rossi's. Del Rossi's Cheesesteak and Pizza Co. I got pizzas one day and a cheesesteak a different day. So good. So good. Here's my proof. Me holding the cheesesteak. It was delicious. It's so good. Next, I am going to Chicago to get my machine cleaned. Theodore, thank you very much. Whenever I say, and I'm sorry in advance to admit this, whenever I say Theodore, I'm so sorry. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna cringe. But I always think of those little 3 chipmunks. I just always think of, Alvin and Simon. Good old little Theodore. He was always my favorite. I don't know why, but I think of Theodore the chipmunk and the old president. Those are the 2 Theodores I think of. That is totally warranted that you hated the chipmunks. Simon was the smart one. Theodore is like the short, little chubby one. And then Alvin is like the superstar. I did not pre-order the Switch. I'm just gonna have to wait. I probably won't buy one until the Animal Crossing collab. I know they're gonna do it. I know. So, whenever that happens. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I'm gonna switch to some bubble wrap, just so you know. I did watch, I think I already told you about, I had to have, it was so long ago. I saw Nosferatu when that came out, and I saw Sinners twice. So, if anyone wants to discuss that with no spoilers, we can, because I saw it. It's very good movie. Thank you. I found out if your partner, you can get a permanent sub for your bots, by the way. That's cool. Thank you, Sean. It's nice to be back. I'm glad to be here again. Thank you. I appreciate that, Danny. I'm about to go grab a different pair of headphones because I would love to monitor my audio. So 1 sec, please. don't know which one is left and which one is right. Theodore! Thank you very much. Sorry, hold on. I'm feeling a little distracted right now. Just because I wanna. How did that get to be like that? How did that get tangled in that way? I don't understand. That was so loud, sorry. Let me. Just turning up the reverb ever so slightly. Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, that's why. There we go. What? Who? Where? What? $100 dono. Justice Segler. Thank you so much, Justice. I think, or it's either just us or justice. But either way, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that I missed that. Thank you so much. Thank you way more than so much. Thank you endlessly. I'm gonna turn the alerts on so I don't miss anything else. Sorry, I have the hiccups. And I feel like I need to burp, but I don't want to. Hold on. It happens. It's human. I'm gonna put this up a little bit higher so you can see what I'm doing.
Just subscribed.
Kitty ran away, but I can bring her back. You're gonna hear her sprint.
Baby!
Hold on, let me turn you down. I don't want to yell in your ear. Here she comes. That's very polite.
That is so polite. You're a good girl.
Number dos said. Psst, 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 psst.
That's nice. You ready for your treat? You're such a good girl. It's a good adventure. Missed you. We missed you. We're glad you're back. Look at that cutie. That's so nice. Will you lay here with me? Instead of in the living room? Will you lay in here? Yeah, that's nice. Good listener. You're such a good listener.
That's so good. I'm gonna distract her while I set the treats on the floor. She's none the wiser. She has no idea that they're right there and she could just go eat them right now.
She has no idea. He's too good for that. Mm-hmm.
Can I brush my hair? I sure can. It probably could use some brushing.
Are you watching me?
Ex-Conric gifted Picky Shelley a subscription. Ex-Conric gifted a tier 1 sub to Picky Shelley. They have given 15 gift subs in the chat.
Thank you so much, Exponric.
Are you chewing on those?
My gecko. Oh, well, he's not doing so great. He actually died. Thanks for asking. It's been almost a year. I miss him every day. Oh, thank you. Ooh, I have a knot. Right there. I'm glad this is relaxing you because it's hurting.
Are you grooming?
Nicholas_Leo just subscribed.
Welcome, Nicholas. She's got the
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what are you doing?
Jaxie just subscribed.
Crazy girl. Jaxie, welcome in. Thank you. I've gotta say, every time I come back on the live stream, I'm so confident that I'll be able to be like consistent. Don't bite me. Because it feels like no time has passed. Oh, you're licking now. You're biting and then you're licking. That's a toxic relationship, I think, between the two of us. You bite me and then you lick me. The back foot wrapping around is crazy.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're crazy.
That's nice. Be nice. You're a feisty girl. She's feisty.
Are you gonna go down? She noticed that the floor is not so far away. Oh.
Oh. Yep. Oh, she's going. She's going somewhere.
I've gotta say, something about her is just the cutest thing ever to me. She's just going on the floor for no reason. Completely forgetting that the treats were down there.
Slam underscore Duncan03 cheered Dex 100. I think I should let you all know. Well, Singo, Aaron, and Dakota know this, but my Discord account got hacked and hijacked by an evil person.
Oh no.
I deleted my account and it will be late next week when I make my return on a new account.
Okay. I'm so sorry your account got hacked. Don't tell her that these are back.
Princess, would you like one more? Would you like one more? Sit. That's good. So cute. You're so cute. I love you.
Did you get a hair?
Not like that.
Just adorable. Such a cute little creature. I hope she lays down.
She's going to look for more treats.
She's so cute. kind of stuff makes you laugh? I'm asking this because I'm playing my crush on Fortnite tomorrow, and I don't want to choke, so like, what do I say? This probably is a bad answer, but personally speaking, the best humor to me is stuff that can't be choreographed necessarily. Like, you can't pre-plan your jokes. You have to just kind of like be funny in the moment. That's my favorite kind of humor. Banter, yes. So I personally enjoy when someone can kind of take anything and make it silly and funny. And I think the more that you can just kind of be yourself, the easier it will be for your crush to gauge whether or not your natural style of humor works for them. Because trust me when I say, if a girl, or so sorry to stereotype your crush, if anyone finds you funny, they find you funny in general, like inherently. It doesn't really matter what you say, it's how you deliver it and in what character. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like it's all about timing and delivery as much as what you say. So try not to overthink it too much. And if you sense that anything joke-wise isn't landing well, you can always like follow it up with like, I'm sorry, did that make you uncomfortable? My bad. What about that joke did you not like? Oh, okay. I will refrain from joking about XYZ in the future. Thanks for letting me know that that triggers you. Or, you know, that you don't find that funny the way that I do. I won't use that as the joke anymore. And obviously, if she's cracking up, you're doing a good job. It can really only go one of those two ways. Either the joke doesn't land and you redirect and you just learn how to better banter, or the joke hits and you get a laugh and then you know what material works. Totally. I think what Adria just said is so valuable in concept, and I think the balance aspect of everything is kind of hard for people to navigate in relationships, especially because there is so much like social media presence around what a good and a bad relationship looks like or sounds like, you know, etc. And I feel like a lot of people are in like too far of an extreme on the spectrum. Welcome back, High Tech. On the one hand, one extreme is feeling like this person, thank you, Slam, this person basically has to be, hold on, that's gonna piss me off, perfect match, nothing at all off about the cohesion, and if there is even slightly something like discordant, immediately it is not meant to be, which is clearly very, you know, idealistic and not ever going to really work. There is no perfect match. through and through and through and through and through on all levels and layers, to the point where there's never going to be a disagreement, there's never going to be a problem, there's never going to be like differences. The other side of the spectrum is basically choosing someone for better and for worse, and no matter what happens, staying by their side. Also probably not great. There needs to be boundaries and a line somewhere. So the balance in the middle is, of course, natural chemistry being present and not manufactured. But then also understanding that there's going to be, with any relationship, a certain level of trial and error before the ultimate success. Which in the success, there's still consistent trial and error. All relationships are alive. They're works in progress. They're not finalized immediately or pretty much ever. You are not final until your last moment on earth, right? You're always going to be a work in progress, changing, rearranging, figuring out yourself day by day, and same with the person you're choosing to be with. Sometimes people grow closer together, sometimes they grow farther apart, sometimes they just grow beside each other, and it's neither together nor away. It's just close by. All of which is okay. And the balance internally within that is, again, being yourself and being honest about where you're willing to draw the lines for your own little boundaries and the boundaries of others without compromising your own, you know? Totally. Hey, don't forget to get a drink of water. Cheers. Whenever you feel this, I was about to take off my headband because I thought it was my headphones, but it is not. Okay. I proudly can say I filled up water before the stream. Pretty nifty, pretty convenient. Yeah, I thought so too, DJ Dude. Can I ask a random question? I've been invited to Spain in a few months, and I was wondering if anyone in my audience lives there. Gabriel, thank you for the 7 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. Your parents have a summer house there? Fancy. That's cool. Do you prefer warm or cold water? What kind of question is Are there really people that say cold? Let me know so I can stay far away from them, because I like warm water forever. Oh, to drink? I thought they just meant like in general. And I was like, what? Sorry. Okay, I have a different answer. Hold on. I didn't understand. I mean, that's such an ambiguously worded question. Drinking water, I like room temp. Actually, just room temp. I do sometimes like a little bit of ice, but like totally content with room temp. However, a little warm water with some lemon and, you know, honey, so good for your throat. It feels so nice. Although I'm pretty sure drinking warm water is not great for you. I can't remember why. But if we're talking about like bathing, a waterfall, the ocean, the rain, warm, please. I love how I went completely the opposite direction of context that I could have gone. I went the other way. I think tea is still good for you because of the properties of the herbs themselves. But like, if you were to just drink water consistently, just water, and it was like hot water, I don't think it's good for you. I think room temperature is like the most ideal form. Because if you think about it, at different temperatures, water molecules are slightly structured differently, wouldn't you think? They're moving around differently. I need to consult a scientist for this. I'm feeling like I'm starting to talk from somewhere else. You burn more calories drinking cold water because your body uses energy to warm it up. See? That makes sense. I ate some ice at the airport and I was so cold. I was shivering for a little while. gotta take a photo of that before the moths get it. That's so funny. Like, what? Alright, get that off. Yes, I am working on some music. I keep hearing a reference to the chord structure of a song that is being used a lot on Instagram right now. I think I'm pretty sure it's an older song, but the can anyone say the lyrics of the song it reminds me of? Every time I hear it in this song, I sing the words in my head and then it gets stuck. Well, anyway, in case you don't know or can't hear it, I'm pretty sure the same exact notes as "You're my angel, you're my angel." That song. I keep hearing that song. So now every time I hear it, it reminds me of that. And,
Oh, Kiwi.
now I know exactly what you're talking about, and at the same time, no idea. Alright, just never mind.
You stretching? Come here. Yeah. Come here, pretty lady. Oh, I love you. I love
you. Kiwi is a big sister now, and it has absolutely changed her.
You're a big sister now, aren't you? Yeah. Are you sniffing? You sniffing?
Look at all that cat hair.
Come here. Kiwi. Kiwi. Come here. Come here. Kiwi. Good girl, come on. Come on. Will you lay down? Can you lay down? You lay right there? That's a nice spot. Yeah, that's good.
I have very obedient kitties.
That's nice. That is so good. They said it was a 10 out of 10 plug, and I agree. You're a 10 out of 10 plugger. Gorgeous, so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She's beauty, and she's grace.
Ooh, okay. That's enough. She always tries to make it into a different kind of show. Anyway.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Are you happy? You are. That's good. I love you. You pretty girl. You want some butt pats? Or are you leaving? You leaving? Come here. Love you. You're good. All done. No more. What do you hear? Who is that? Is it Vivi? What's she doing? That's nice.
She's so cute.
You're so funny. You're so funny, girl. I love you, big sister. My big sister. Come back here. Come back here. Come here. Kiwi. Kiwi. Come here. Just do it. Come
What happened to the music? Ah! Oh no. There it is. So tomorrow the stream will be starting a little bit earlier, just so it's a little, a little better timing wise for my people over in Europe. I started a little bit late today because I didn't have anything set up. I had to reset all of my camera gear, the sound equipment, the lighting, and all that good stuff. So now that it's all working and in place, I should be able to start a lot sooner tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and begin winding us down for the next 15, 17-ish minutes. We will do some tapping, some breathing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to get to today. I don't think so. Tapping, breathing, maybe a countdown, and then we'll say goodbye, or see you later, because it's not goodbye. Alright. Two consecutive streams, we're lucky. I will be back for my normal stream schedule, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for the foreseeable future.